Hi guys, it's me again. So as you can see behind me, all my outdoor plants are now indoors. We've had already quite chilly days, -1, -2. So about 2 weeks ago I brought everyone inside, except few avocados and bananeras, and I just thought I would try letting them outside. I know right now should be fine. It's more around February that we get really chill nights, -5, -7 sometimes, even though we get that less than before. So as you can see, all the mountain papayas, passion fruits, granadillo, it's also a type of passiflora. I'm not sure we can see it here on my left, but we have the tamarillo. And yeah, so I will let them here. I won't water them much. I'll just, it's nice, it gives a little jungle vibes in the room, and they will stay here until probably April or something like that, maybe May. But yeah, so that's not actually what the video is about today. I already showed you what I use in my grow tent. So I used to have a grow tent that was 120 times 60, so it's a Mars Hydro. I recently bought a new one that is 1 meter by 1 meter, tiny bit bigger, and it fits better in the room. And today, since I already explained what I have inside, what I use, which fan and everything, I wanted to still talk about it a bit further. But I also wanted to, I think it's quite hard on YouTube to find it. It's how often do they run? Because I see many times, oh, they run 24/7, and mine don't. I don't use the fan all the time. The lights are on only for a certain amount of time during the day. And so I was thinking I would do a video that explains still what I use, which are all my tools inside of it, if I could say, and how often they run. Took my notes with me, of course. So let's start with the lamps. I have the Mars Hydro lamps. The model is TS600. It's 100 watts. I won't enter into details right now, but in the end of the video, I want to do an approximation of how much all of this cost me. Of course, didn't calculate it myself. ChatGPT is here now. So just wait for the end of the video for that. But for now, I will just tell you that I got 2 lamps. I used to have only one. I thought it was a bit too less, and now I got 2. I think it's better. The plant seems to enjoy it a lot. I will show you some videos. I will probably put on the video here. Lots of new growth recently, so I think 2 is the minimum for this type of model. I know also these are the basic lights. They don't cost much. You cannot adjust them, cannot put more or less light, not this model at least, but it's fine. I got 2 of them. So what I want to say is that they run from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. so 13 hours per day, and it's good. It's good for me. They seem to, the plants enjoy it, so I don't think I should run more or less. I think I'll always use this. I always planned it this way since I got the tent. It was always 7 to 8. So now what about the inline duct fan? I got also a Mars Hydro. It's the 4 inches. This, to be honest, doesn't run much during the whole day. So I programmed it 5 minutes every 3 hours. So this helps to remove the air from the tent and to renew, let's say, the air inside the tent. I don't think I should run it more than that or less. Seems to work fine like this. It's very silent, and I still programmed it to be quite strong, so there is a way to control it, to the speed of it, and I still put it quite high, so for 5 minutes I have really a bit of change of air. So it's approximately 1 hour per day. Don't think I should do more than that, to be honest. It's already good like that. About the fan I have there, I've seen many videos of people that run the fan 24/7. You see that more about the weed growers, so maybe it's better for these type of plants, but for mine, to be honest, right now it doesn't work. You don't hear it, I'm just next to it. And I run it 5 times a day, and for a period of time that is 2 hours and a half. So every, let's say 3 hours, it runs 2 hours and a half, and then again. So it also runs during the nights, and I don't think for me I need it to be running all the time. I find it useless. It's a use of energy. It's using the energy for nothing. As I said, all that is because I've been doing that for 2 years already, and I believe maybe in the beginning I tried to run it 24/7 and found it there's really no need for that. So I think also when it doesn't run, it warms up a bit more because of the lamps, and then when it starts to run again, the air is more better distributed throughout the tent. But works very fine like that. It's very silent. I want also to say the model is called Secret Garden Monkey, in French Secret Jardin Monkey, and got it for 2 or 3 years. Yeah, all of these I've got them for 2 or 3 years. They run for approximately 6 months per year, and they never fail. They still work perfectly. So I would say Mars Hydro is a very good brand, and also these other brands I will mention. Something I had added only last year that, sorry if I look always around, I'm not used to film myself like that, but something that I added last year only, that I think it's really a must-have if you have a grow tent. It depends where you live. Again, this is in my region. I'm in Belgium right now. It's very humid outside. October, November is always very humid, and so even in the main room it's quite humid. So what I have inside the grow tent is not a humidifier, it's a dehumidifier. This is very important for me, because otherwise I will have like 95% humidity all the time, which is not good. I mean, some plants may like it, but I may have mushrooms or anything growing there I don't want. So to reduce this level of humidity, I have a dehumidifier. It's a very simple one, a small one. The model, I wrote it down here, it's H2102. I'll probably put a picture somewhere. The container is quite small. I think it's 300 milliliter or 500. It's quite small. It runs 24/7. This is the only thing in the grow tent that runs all the time, because I need to keep the level of humidity lower. With this running all the time, I'm approximately at 80% humidity, 85 maybe, more during the night, because without the lamp, I will show you also in the end. I will put a graph of the humidity level throughout the day, but it runs 24/7, and since it's quite small, I also wanted a smaller one to put in the tent, so it fits in there and doesn't take much space in the tent. And I have to empty it I think it's every 3 days, so it's fine running 24/7. Whenever I don't hear it, I know it's because it turned off automatically when the container is full, so I just empty it, and right after it starts again. To control everything, so I have a thermometer, hygrometer also, probably you know it, called Govee. I think lots of people have this one. It's very good, practical. It's connected to my phone. I have all the graphs and everything in details. Very easy. To be honest, I used to check it very often, and now I just check it now and then, just to see if it's fine. But I think with the time I also learned that the tent is kind of all under control by itself. I know it's well programmed, so I don't check it too much. But yeah, so I will show you also some graphs. Okay, so about Govee, here are graphs that I put just right here. It's just an estimation. I just picked the last week, so it shows you more or less the level of humidity and temperatures. So temperature, as you can see, it's 22 Celsius an average. So this is 71 Fahrenheit. Maximum was 28 and minimum 15. So I know I don't heat this room, so or not much. And so in the night it's also getting a bit more cold. And 15 is still okay. As soon as the lights are on in the morning, it really goes up quite rapidly. So, and it still loses its temperature quite slowly also when the lights turn off by themselves. So I don't mind 15 I think it's good. I wouldn't go until 10, maybe that would be a bit too chill for them. And I don't think I will reach that because the house is still warmed by itself, and it should be all good like that. And now about the humidity level, you can see it's an average of 86%. So it's still quite a lot. So you can imagine without the dehumidifier would be, I think, about around 95 all the time. But still we can see that the maximum it reached, it's 99%, so which is way too much. And this is during the night when I turn off the light. I know the humidity level always rise up. So either I should get a stronger dehumidifier maybe to try to lower this level around 75 or 70% would be better. But still during the day when the lights are on, you can see also the minimum of the percentage of the humidity was 62, which is good. So I think the average of 86 is still good. I also learned a lot about watering the plant. I don't do it often. I really have these sorry for the cut, but I want to pick up this tool here, very cheap on Amazon or wherever you can find them. But this helped me a lot when it's about watering the plant. If I see that it's still a bit moist or still in the highest level of the dryness, I don't water them. So some of them spend weeks without being watered. I always just stick it there inside the soil. If I see it's still a bit moist, there is no need, because the humidity level also in the room is already high. If I put more humidity, that's why I reach a level that is too high. And I have some sensitive plants. Just the example of the papayas, very tricky. I already killed too many papayas. I know that overwatering them is killing them straight away. If I see the first sign of overwatering, I know the plant is dead. Like, there is nothing to try to cure it or try to dry the soil quickly. It's a bit too late. So the papayas I try to not overwater them. I try to not water them much. So far they're good. So far I know I have an issue with their leaves. I posted a short recently about that. They dry. I don't know why exactly. I don't think it's a sign of overwatering. I thought I would let them, I wouldn't even water them for a few weeks, try even longer to see if actually keeping them with the soil that is very dry but still lots of humidity in the air would be better for them. I'm still experimenting. I think I'm getting better at that, so they are better than they used to be. Of course, I killed way too many in the past. But yeah, this little tool here, everyone should have it. It's very easy to use, and you will you don't want the drama to happen in your grow tent, and of course throwing the plants away because you overwater them it's too easy to happen. It's better to underwater than overwater in this case, because of the level of humidity is quite high. And yeah, that's all about these little graphs that I wanted to show you. The app is called Govee. Not really advertising them. Probably there are many other apps or tools that you can use. It works as fine as this. Just the one I have is this one. And now what I want to talk to you is about how much I pay more or less per year with the grow tent. So in order to calculate how much money I spent with the grow tent on electricity. I just gave all the information to ChatGPT. I will just show you here. You will see it's in French, but it's okay, you will probably understand. It's quite easy. What I did is I gave all the brand and the concept, like how much the lamps, for example, is 100 watts. So just gave all the details of everything I use in the grow tent to ChatGPT, and I asked to calculate for approximately 6 months, because this time I put everything indoor a bit later, so more around the end of October, but there is still November, December, January, February, March, and probably April, so 6 months there indoor. And here in Brussels, the cost is an average of 20 cents in euro for the price of the electricity per hour. And with all these information, I should more or less pay around 200 euro in the 6 months. So it's not nothing, but it's not also excessive. I think the dehumidifier is running 24/7. The lights are running, I have 2 lights that are running for 13 hours per day. The other ones, I think they don't run too often, every now and then, except the fan is 2 hours and a half for 5 times a day. But still, these are small tools. The fan is quite small, and it's enough. I don't need more. I don't need to install 2 or 3 fans. I don't need to add more lights. I think I'm very fine with these. I don't want to buy those super expensive lights that you can adjust and more, but I don't think I need that. My plan here is to make the plants survive the winter. They still growing. I will show you also in a minute, but they are still growing very fine. So I don't think I could do better, or maybe I could, but maybe I would need to pay a bit more. Here the case, it's not what I want, so I think 200 euro in 6 months. I have a job and everything, so it's not super expensive. I already pay a lot for myself in the heater to warm up the house, so it's a little expensive, but I think it's still worth it. Some plants are growing extremely well, so I think it's also an investment for the future. If some of the plants are growing very well, maybe one day I will get a house with a garden and everything. I will plant everything outside. It will grow fine. Let's see. It's just an investment. It's fun. I think if you are watching this video, it means that you also like this, having a grow tent and taking care of them, whether you growing weed or growing a plant like me, tropical or subtropical. It's a fun game. You have to pay the price sometimes, but it's fine. It's an investment. I think the price of the tent itself, with everything inside, is still more expensive. It's quite, you have to pay the price in the beginning, but it's fun. Yeah, I'm there every day looking at them, and I mean, there's not one day that I don't even take a look indoor. If you like the plants, you know probably what I'm talking about. So this is for the setup, for how frequently everything works. I really think it's difficult to find it on YouTube. Didn't find any specific video. If you have some videos that are people explaining all that, maybe they worked way differently than me, just put a link in the comments, and I'll make sure to have a look, because I had to adjust all this by myself with the experience, and works fine for me. Also, it depends a lot, I believe, on where you live, because here, as I said, it's quite more humid right now. Some people live in a place where it's way more dry, so they would need a humidifier, not a dehumidifier. So, and I actually bought a humidifier 3 years ago, thinking I would be in that case, because I was watching all these videos on YouTube and never used it even once. It's still there. Thinking hopefully I will still use it one day, but yeah, it's a bit too humid here. But yeah, I think it's difficult to when you're a beginner to know how often they have to run. And maybe now you can ask ChatGPT, you can ask those AI to help you find information around and try to make an estimation of how often everything should run. That could work, probably. But I hope at least this video will help you if you're a beginner. And make sure to also tell me, because maybe all people who follow me, maybe you also have a grow tent. Let me know if you are also what's your setup, not necessarily in the term of which brand and everything, but more like how often do they run, and could be interesting for me to compare with others. And yeah, I think it's still important. I hope I'm helping others. And now I will just show you a bit inside the grow tent, because lots of the plants are now growing very well. I will just show you what's happening. And by the way, before I show you the inside of the grow tent, this is what I use for everything. So it's from a German brand called Stuhl. I'm not sure I pronounce it good, but works very well. This is costly. I think one of them is 70 euro, something like that. So I have this one is a bit broken, one part works, the other not. So I have a second one there on the floor. But these are, I believe, my lamps, and this is my inline duct fan. So yeah, it runs. It's perfect for my 6 months of the year. They are plugged all the time. And then there is an app, and you can control everything, when you want it, how often you want it to run. This is very good. I would recommend definitely. Let me see. So made in Germany, and this is the brand here. It's a bit dusty, but probably puts a link somewhere. And these are the plugs that you can program, and these are just normal plugs that will run all the time. So now let's go indoor. So I took the opportunity to take the video right now because the fan is not running for the moment. So this is the fan. Probably I put a picture before, but I'll show you how everything is indoor. Fan, the dehumidifier here, so quite small. I'll show you the tank, almost full. I'll try not to mess everything around. My 2 lamps, I'm not sure I can show them quite easily. Yeah, the 2 lamps and the inline duct fan, Mars Hydro. So basic setup, I think, like anyone else would have. And these are the plants. So I've got quite many indoor. I don't know where to start from, but as you can see, I'll try not to make it all the time blurry, but these are new leaves. I think it's quite interesting with plants is that they kind of coordinate to grow at the same time. Like these, really, they didn't push any new leaves for, I don't know, a few weeks, and then suddenly the 4 of them, boop, they really coordinated. Same here for the avocados. This one is growing, this one is growing, this one is growing, and this one there also in the back is growing. So it's really like all the time they wait for the right moment to push new leaf, and then they all do that at the same time. So what else do I have here? I have a baby jackfruit. It's growing very well and quite fast. I've seen already some other YouTubers here, plant addict kinda, that are growing some jackfruit, and they seem to grow really fast. So hopefully for spring it will be at least 30 or 40 centimeters tall. These are some of my papayas. They are in this container. I almost never water this container, so I could even, maybe this will be dry, but let's see. So it's not completely dry, so I'm not even watering them. As you can see, they are still pushing new leaves. They are still very green, and The autofocus won't work. I'm sorry. So I'm not using it all the time. There is no need. Lots of other papayas around. This one is growing very well, pushing new leaves, but also this is what I posted recently in a short. Some of the leaves, it's not like the lower leaves are dying by themselves and this is totally fine. Here it's more like disease or whatever. I don't know what is happening. And it's even worse with this one, which is my biggest one so far. It's like 60 centimeter, but it's pushing new beautiful leaves, and then right after, as you can see there in the back, it's drying and dying. So what else can I show you? I can show you this tree here that I bought maybe 2 years ago. It was not fine because, you know, it's those coffee trees that you buy for €3 and you have like 50 in the same pot. So I depotted it and repotted it, and then now it's very happy. It's growing new leaves. These are very, very new leaves. It's growing really a lot and it starts to branch a lot. And even here in the center, I can see it's creating new leaves to go up, but also on the side it's branching again. So it feels very heavy, very happy. And about the soil, I think it's quite dry, but I won't. It's kind of in between, so I won't water it for now. Thinking I should even repot it at some point in a bigger container, because it starts to really grow very well. I'm quite happy. Other papayas here. I have a cactus here that is liking his time, enjoying his time as well. So as I showed you, this avocado is maybe a month old, maybe a bit more, but not much, because I had this container when I put this container, so it's like a trash in which I put those substrate. I always forgot how it's called, but this wasn't here, I believe, or it was just few centimeters when I brought this back in a bit more than a month ago. And now everyone here grew lots of avocados, and this one is one of the fastest grower. And the thing is that there is even a mango tree here. Doesn't get any light anymore because it's still full here, but it's fine and it's growing very well. There's this other one there, and there's this one here. Doesn't grow fast, it's okay, don't mind much. And here I have lots of new leaves, as you can see on the mango tree, top and down. And yeah, they will turn soon green. They are still a bit reddish. And yeah, I'm still a bit confused with this mango tree. First of all, because there used to be only a mango tree in the spot, and then a papaya grew, and I thought I would just let it there. And now the papaya is bigger than a mango tree. Goes too fast, grows too fast. But I still have some weird spots on the leaves, and I still don't know. I tried to cure it last year, didn't work, and I thought I even cut everything. So all these are new growths from this year, and I thought I would just let it like that. But I think it's still growing leaf, and these new leaves are actually big, and they seem very healthy. So I would just let it like that. I don't really pay too much attention, to be honest. All the rest is mostly it. Not watering very much. Lots of papayas around. I also got lots of ants. To be honest, I let them there. I find them cute. I always see them here and there, and I don't really mind them. It's just these other kind of pests. You know, I put some of these yellow tapes around. It works very fine because in the beginning when I brought it back here, there were too many flies, you know. And now I don't see any for the moment, so I think I cut most of them. And since I don't overwater them, the soil, because I think these animals, these flies, they love it when the soil is wet, because they make their babies in there and then it grows. But since I let the top of the soil dry, they don't like this. So they need humidity, a lot of humid soil to develop their larvae, and I don't give them that. So this is also living and learning. You are. It's been 3 years I'm doing that. In the beginning was horrible. Now kind of get the control. At the same time, I don't really have the control. But yeah, that's it. These are some atemoyas. I have other ones that are indoor as well. In the entrance of the house. It's in a colder area, but they seem to be fine. It's funny how some leaves don't look like others. This seems very light green and this is very dark green, and maybe I planted different varieties, I have no idea. But my goal for the moment is just to maintain them alive, since as you can see, if it's not blurry, it's working. They are growing very well. I think all this setup and this helps a lot. This new lamp as well helps a lot. One was not enough. Now 2 is very good. I will show you a bit more from further, but yeah. I also, just for I told you they are drying very fast. Here I was thinking maybe these leaves are too young and too fragile, so I just trying to put this to make a bit of a shade and to see if it could be potentially the reason why they are drying faster. Maybe the papaya leaves are a bit too fragile. I'm not sure it will be that, but that's it for today. I think that was quite a long video and a bit different, but yeah, by the way, I also have some flowers growing here. These are super cute flowers and they smell really like honey, so it brings I let them grow. They were outdoor, and then I think some seeds were flowing from them and going in each of these spots, but I thought I would just let them grow. And I think that's it. Some plants don't grow fast. This is a jackfruit here also. I have another one here. They don't grow, just this one is growing. These are my always forgot the name, but they don't grow much, and I believe they were maybe inside the grow tent. I also, when I put all the plants indoor, I tried to wash the pots and so on, but there may be some slugs. It seems like it has been eaten, so yeah. And still here, planted new seeds. Totally forgot what I planted, but probably have some pictures on my phone. I always do that. And yeah, that's the little jungle. To be honest, I wish I could put a chair there and just stay in, but yeah, did a little updates. Let's see if I do another one soon. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, make sure to leave a thumbs up, and you can even comment. I'm sorry, I think it's really a long video. I was planning to do a very short one, but you know how it is when talking about plants, we never know. And yeah, enjoy and see you till next time.